Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. I'm Ajit, the founder and mentor at learnpriceactiontrading.com. Let's take a look at what the indices have been doing and are likely to do in the coming week. Let's just dive into the charts. All right, so monthly, nothing has changed. The trend still remains intact to the upside. Sorry, this is a 3-monthly chart. I'm sorry. Okay, so the trend still remains range bound. That was quarterly chart. And we are still holding this area here, but the original area of demand zone where we can look at swing or positional trades is still going to be the main original demand zone. Smaller time frame supply zones will be available there. Range bound price action after 3-4 months of maybe negative moves. On the weekly chart, if you see, that's the main supply zone here on index. So that's a supply zone which is high quality. And good shots can be taken here for swing purpose, but at the same time we do have a lot of supply here still, and it's not going to be a smooth ride for Nifty going all the way up to 18,300. That's the demand zone which is still holding prices, and fresh areas of demand zone. We have two levels here, but they are both going to be at 16 to 41. So as long as there is a chance that market could inch up a little bit, maybe up to 18,000 or 17,900. But there's no, you can take on short-term income longs, or maybe look at some spread strategies or buy some calls for weekly options. But swing longs might be a difficult proposition. But now all the trades will be short-term income. On the daily chart, that's the main supply, which is what we might be making an attempt to hit tomorrow or day after tomorrow if markets open to the upside and the global markets remain flat. There's a good chance we could move up to again 861 to 900, where this is the fresh supply zone. Not really fresh. This was the first test, but actually the reaction from here would be very, very significant once we come here. The other area of supply zone is all the way here. So there are many supply zones stacked. So you have to trade on the long side. It's going to be, if you're holding it from here, you can continue holding it. If you're not holding any long side trades, it should be strictly restricted to intraday or short-term income trades. All right. So after this 3 days of consolidation, we went up, but again, still no signs of good demand being formed. And these are our original areas of demand zones, which will be the area where we look at for some, this especially will be some confirmation longs, and this can be a good long if we break this. All right, so the bias is still towards the downside, but it is taking its own time. We are high on the curve. Good move has happened without any significant retracement, and we are back to the areas from where we have fallen quite a bit. So cautious trading, can wait for some more confirmation trades, and that's where we have the original supply zone on smaller time frame, that is intraday time frame. So Nifty is maybe it might open up here at around 800, 820 and then start moving down, or even if it goes up, there are too many supply zones for Nifty to have a comfortable move up unless there are some positive triggers coming in. ICICI Bank results are done, Reliance results are done, Indices results are done. So maybe not too many triggers for it to really probably go beyond this. All right, so it will be range bound trading for Nifty between these. Let's take a look at Bank Nifty. Now, this is one of the stronger ones after coming down to that area of smaller time frame demand zone. It is again retracing back to a picture of supply zone here at about 43,000 is the area where it starts on the monthly chart. The original demand zone is still at about 33,000. So since these are monthly zones, they take time to come back to those areas. Coming back to the weekly chart, so this is an area of supply on the weekly. We came here and had a reaction. Today price has gone beyond that area. So smaller time frame supply zones will hold more clues as we go down to understand. This is a picture of demand and could be used as a first targets for shorts if anybody takes on confirmation or are already in shorts. And the original demand zone, which is as of now still holding, is going to be this. So that's going to be the range about 43 to 38 with the shorter term range, short term range about till 41,300 based on the weekly chart. Coming to the daily chart, if you see, that's a good area of supply here, which we have just hit today. Now, tomorrow's price action will be pretty important to understand what's happening in these areas. That's the main supply here on the daily chart. So even if Bank Nifty opens up, it is not going to find it difficult to go beyond this area of 43,000. That's where I think selling might again pick up at that area. And the profit margins are quite high, up to 41,300 and even lower. So confirmation shorts in these areas, if you have shorts, hold on to them, not to worry, just manage your risk. So daily also we are pretty much high on the curve, and intraday time frames, if you see, we have tested a very, very fresh supply zone. So that's why I said tomorrow's price action is going to be really important. If we do not breach this supply, or let's say if you open gap up to this red line of 42,000 and then have a red candle and open, there is a good chance we could come all the way to 41,800 quite soon if that supply holds. And based on price action here, we'll have to decide the next area of demand is going to be all the way up to 40,800. So these are the ranges for Bank Nifty. High on the curve, no point buying right now, wait for some confirmations. And a last quick look at India VIX, very, very low on the curve. This is the same area from where it had gone up. So expect a spike in India VIX and a subsequent retracement in the index anytime soon. So have a cautious approach. If you are trading longs, trail your stop losses or book partial profits or empty your positions and trail the remaining positions. And if you are looking for shorts, wait for confirmation or maybe buy 4-month options of index. All right.